we had one ad, so I was planning 4 groups of 4. Now we're gonna do 3 groups of 4 and 1 group of 5. We have 17. I mean, he came on, destroyed my arithmetic here. I'm not gonna forget that. All right, who wants to be a team? A group of 4. I'll do it on volunteers first, then I'll randomly assign you guys together. So you might as well work with people that you want to work with. So you guys have a 4? 5, okay. Okay, give me your last names. Read it again. Oh, you pronounce it like a Spanish speaker. Hualpa. As in Angel, right? Oh, pretty. Say it again. Durham, okay. As in Bull Durham. Yeah, Astine. Okay, I'm gonna assign you. We're gonna do a comparative valuation. There'll be more details about it. Let's see. You're going to value AMD comparison with NVIDIA. Okay, that's your job. So you may start reading about the companies, just background research. Okay, let's call these people the AI group, since both of these companies now do AI chips. Another 4. Okay, give me your last names. Rose, Smith, Mays, Billy Mays, Noel, Noble, okay. And let's give you guys, let me see. Pfizer versus Eli Lilly. Let's call you guys Druggy Group. They're drug companies. There's nothing wrong with that. Is that another 4 or I should do it randomly? Okay, give me your last names. Winston? Oh, Renzel, okay. Teddy, aka Stanley, Moberly, Mayo. Okay, let's give you Walmart versus Kroger. Um, let's call you Foodie Group. And the rest is going to be the last group. You guys identify yourself. Don't make me look the list. McDaniel. I know, I'll change the spelling. I'm an old man, speak up. I'm just gonna look that up. I can't hear it. Neil, okay. Stevie. More. Okay. Del Real. All right. Let me actually, for my own benefit, put this all in green. Okay. I'll establish Blackboard groups for you guys where you guys actually can do discussion amongst yourselves. I'm not going to monitor them, but it would be a common platform where you can communicate. Obviously, you can use other methods as well. All right. What we're going to do, we're going to develop our own function for those two formulas, both present and future value of growing annuity, where interest rate is actually higher than the growth rate. To do that, we're going to use something you may not have seen before. It's called VBA. It is called Visual Basic for Applications. Okay. It basically allows you to write simple code for so that you can have your own function and you can call it and get it done. And I'm going to use our seeker thingy because once we have the function, we're going to build a template over there. For those of you who joined us later, and I'm talking about Bryson, if you go to course documents, there's a file called Seeker Template XLSM. You don't have to do it, but if you open it and you can work with us. Now, anytime you're going to write something in VBA, let's go to the ribbon. As you can see, I have a ribbon menu that's called developer. You guys are not going to have it unless you used it before, okay? For your own computer, you need to do what I'm going to do just once, but for this computer here, unfortunately, you have to do it all the time because as soon as you log out, it goes back to its original state. I don't know why Excel doesn't make this available by default, but they don't. On any ribbon tab, right click, hit customize the ribbon. And on the box to the right, make sure that the little box developer is checked. Okay. And if I uncheck that, I no longer have developer there. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Yes. Yeah. On any ribbon tab, right click, customize the ribbon. On the box to the right, find the item developer, make sure that it has a check mark. And you do this for your own computer once. But for these, pretty much you have to do it all the time. All right. Now, to write code, you guys are all have developers on your computers, assuming you want to follow what I'm doing. Go to Developer tab and click on Visual Basic. I mean, I already have some codes here that I have written for our purposes, but I'm going to teach you, we're going to develop it from scratch so that you can find out how to write simple functions yourself. Find your file. In this case, mine is called Seeker1. Insert a module, right? A module is basically a blank sheet that's going to contain the code we're going to write. You can play around how big the font is under tools, options, editor format. I'm gonna make it size 14 so that you guys can see on the screen what I'm writing. All right. Now, let's start simple. When you write code, I mean, you don't have to do it this way, but it's an efficient and effective way of doing it. Try to divide the job into little pieces. Okay? Then at the end, you just put those little pieces together. The first thing I'm going to write, let's first write, let me write it here. I will write code or a VBA function to calculate present value of $1. All right. But I'm going to have arguments R. Actually, I'm going to call this I rate. I use that specific spelling. VBA doesn't care how you capitalize things. I do it that way because when you just type it I rate, if you didn't make any spelling errors, it's going to go back to my original capitalization. If it doesn't, that means I made a spelling error, so it makes it easier for me to catch those. This is interest. Come on. Interest rate as APR. I'm going to have iCash and dollar value. You will receive in the future.